Well, I finally got the Zack Snyder's Justice League Blu-ray, but a little disappointed because, well, Best Buy did not have the steelbooks anymore. Hey, welcome back to the Ping Pong Flicks. My name is Chris Wong. I actually just want to talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League the Blu-ray and maybe about Henry Cavill as Superman and Ben Affleck as Batman. So let's talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League. Zack Snyder's Justice League Blu-ray is out. Everybody can grab their physical copy. I know the international market got theirs first, but now the United States gets to have theirs. Unfortunately, it seems like a lot of places are running out of stock of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Now, I didn't have a problem getting the Blu-ray, although there was very limited amount at the Best Buy that it was going to, and they said it was delayed, so I had to pick it up today. But I was looking forward to the Steelbook. I wanted the Steelbook, and they said, well, we don't have an ETA on the Steelbook right now. You'll have to come back later. So I was like, no, I'm going to support Zack Snyder's Justice League. So I went ahead and just got the regular 4K version of it, which is, very limited. I mean, it's cool, and I finally get a physical copy in it, but there's only like this little slip in here. That's about it. They didn't even have the trilogy box set at Best Buy. I mean, did they not make enough for this movie? What's even more frustrating is the lack of promotion on Warner Brothers Entertainment's part. In fact, someone found the actual Warner Brothers Entertainment promotion that was released to YouTube 2 weeks ago. Why didn't you see it? Well, because it's an unlisted video. Unlisted videos means that if you don't have the link, you'll never get to see it. It's not out in the public. Now, I'm not really quite sure who was able to grab onto this video, but the link is going to be pinned in the comment down below so you can check it out and give it some views. 2 weeks it's been hiding in the hole of YouTube and nobody got to see it except finally today. It racked up quite a bit of views because people were sharing it on Twitter. I shared it on Facebook as well. It's amazing what Warner Brothers is going through just to try to squash the Snyder Cut. And honestly, I am not surprised at this point. Warner Brothers has been trying to bury this for so long. Even Zack Snyder said we needed to promote it ourselves. But the Snyder Cut is #1 on Amazon and probably #1 in a lot of different places as well. So I'm really curious about the sales for the physical copy of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Alright, let's talk about Ben Affleck as Batman. Now, Ben Affleck is supposed to report to the Flash set this month. We haven't seen anything yet, but I'm really excited. Now, for a long time after the Zack Snyder's Justice League, we thought that we would never get to see Ben Affleck as Batman once again. Well, thankfully, the Muschiettis reached out to him and decided to have him back as Batman, and Ben Affleck agreed. He even changed the script a little so that he could agree to coming back to being Batman for the Flash movie. And there's always that speculation that that was going to be it. Even though no one officially from the movie set, from Muschiettis or anybody has actually said that that was going to be the last time he was going to play Batman. That was mostly speculation on the part of the trades and bloggers, etc., etc. But I think it's that deep fear within our soul that we're wondering if he's going to continue, because we never thought he would even come back for the Flash. I remember the rumors that Daniel Rickman was saying where Ben Affleck was in talks to come back beyond the Flash movie. And I think it's just us DC fans being very impatient by not seeing any announcements or whether Ben Affleck was going to reprise his role as Batman beyond the Flash movie. Doesn't help that a lot of bloggers and different sites are telling us that the Flash is going to destroy the Snyderverse within its own movie, because you got news about Michael Keaton reprising his role as Bruce Wayne for multiple roles. But then there was clarification that Michael Keaton was going to play as Bruce Wayne but not take over as Batman. But still doesn't help our anxiety that Ben Affleck won't be returning as Batman. When Ajup Arts, who is a scooper in the industry, decided to answer a bunch of questions on Curious Cat, a question and answer social network. And it went on Twitter. Do you think we'll see Batfleck beyond his role in The Flash? And AJ said, yes. I mean, even remember Scoot saying that we can't think of Ben Affleck, having to be Batman in many roles. He can choose whether he comes back or not. But that doesn't necessarily mean he's been recast. What we're wanting is another Batman movie. That could still be the case, but maybe he'll come back sooner than that. In fact, another production that is going on in Glasgow right now, same place as The Flash, where Ben Affleck is going to show up, is Batgirl. J.K. Simmons is in talks, and maybe he's already going to be Commissioner Gordon in Batgirl. And we already know that Leslie Grace's Batgirl movie takes place within the current DCEU. She even said it herself that J.K. Simmons will probably be her dad. So that means that universe will have Ben Affleck's Batman, and I don't think he's going to be erased. Because thanks to Movies That Mayor, he put out on Twitter that Leslie Grace started following Ben Affleck, which seems obvious at this point that Ben Affleck may actually show up in Batgirl, and we all hope so. I mean, he's right there. He's gonna be filming The Flash. He might as well film Batgirl at the same time. But that kind of makes sense because we've got Ezra Miller coming back as Flash, we have Jason Momoa coming back as Aquaman, Gal Gadot is still Wonder Woman. I wish we could say the same with Ray Fisher, but you never know. Maybe a year from now, some execs may change, and yeah, he could still come back. But the one question on everybody's mind is Henry Cavill as Superman. No thanks to that Hollywood Reporter article a long time ago where he said that he hung up his cape. But then Henry Cavill and his rep comes out and says, no, we didn't hang the cape up. The cape is still in his closet. And the last time we saw him as Superman was in the Snyder Cut. It also doesn't help that we didn't really actually see him as Superman in the Shazam movie. So our anxiety that Henry Cavill is not returning as Superman is probably even higher than Ben Affleck returning as Batman. Because we didn't get a Vanity Fair article that Henry Cavill is returning as Superman in a so-and-so movie. The only things we can count on is the rumors that he's going to return as Superman in Black Adam, maybe even in his black suit, and also possible leak that his version of Superman or Henry Cavill himself is going to appear in the Flash movie. But those are rumors. There's not an actual trade report. Nothing from the Muschiettis, nothing from the Garcias that he's truly showing up in either movie or Shazam Fury of the Gods. Now, Scoot is very adamant that Henry Cavill is coming back as Superman. In fact, he said this: "You believe that you've seen the last of Cavill as Superman, but that could not be further from the truth." Now, he's kind of on a Matrix kick right now, and I kind of am too. I can't wait to see the trailer. But as he has friends on the Flash set and he works in the industry, I kind of want to believe him that Henry Cavill is definitely coming back as Superman, maybe even multiple roles, which could mean that all that talk from Deadline a while back that he was going to appear as Superman in multiple movies before his own movie could definitely be true. But I want to take a step back and just say this. At this point in time, neither Batman nor Superman in the current DCU has been recast. So, in all intents and purposes, they are still Batman and Superman of the DCEU. I think they're just waiting for the right moment, the right movie script, the right deal to show up and reprise their roles for future appearances as either Batman or Superman. So even though Zack Snyder's Justice League is not continuing at this time, it's great to see that the characters that we saw in the Snyder Cut can continue on and being those heroes from here on out. With the exception of Ray Fisher as Cyborg, but I think that opportunity will come when they finally restore the Snyderverse on HBO Max. Crossing fingers anyway.